Something I see a lot is people coming to me and saying, like, hey, dude, look, I see you're trying to, like, grow your YouTube channel. This is the shit you gotta do, you know? Like, clean up your channel, make a banner, change your thumbnails, you know, make them titles catchy. But, you know, I genuinely used to, I say genuinely a lot. I really wanted to be a popular YouTuber when I was, like, 14 or 15. And even, like, up until, like, a year ago, I would say. I was like, yeah, no, I would love to be a big YouTuber, you know? I think it'd be cool to meet some of the people who I look up to, you know, who create the content that I enjoy on a daily basis. But the more I think about it, the more I think that I would rather stay where I am right now, because, well, for a couple reasons. One big reason is the fact that with the internet becoming such a big part of mainstream media, and the fact that a lot of TV stations are going to YouTube to, you know, make their own web series, e-shows. Like, it's obvious they have more funding and they have more producers and direction, and it's all generally more organized. It's still just them making a YouTube show, which takes them down to the level of, you know, regular YouTubers, like fucking PewDiePie, Smosh, Drake and Josh. It's not a YouTuber, that's a television show. That was canceled. Basically what I'm saying is there used to be two very different and separate roads, the high road and the low road. And on one end, the low road is slowly rising and the high road is slowly lowering. And so pretty much right now we're pretty close to the same, like, level playing field as what, like, YouTubers are on the same playing field as mainstream media at this point. Like, you see YouTubers on the news, you know, nowadays, and that's kind of big. You know, that's a big deal. And with that comes coverage, you know, like, media coverage. Something that really scares me is that a growing subgenre of YouTubers is news channels. And to some, that might be a good thing. Like, you know, if we're talking about comparing YouTube to mainstream media, or like what mainstream media was 10 years ago. You know, it'd be fine to have like news channels, but another quote-unquote news channel that's been coming about is like TMZ level stuff. For those of you who don't know what TMZ is, it's like something that gossips about celebrities. Like, oh, you'll never believe what Shia LaBeouf said to this lady on the street last year. Fuck, dude, it was messed up. So, what I'm scared about is if I become a quote-unquote big R YouTuber, then I will then be in the spotlight. And a lot of people want to be in the spotlight, and that's okay. But from what I can see, from my perspective, it looks like that spotlight is really glaring and bright, and it really skews my vision because it's so, like, distracting, and the heat coming off of it makes me uncomfortably warm. I don't want that. I really don't. That sucks. That sounds like it's awful. I really pray for people like fucking Lieutenant Corbus. Because she's only 11 years old, and she's already, like, she's a child star, essentially. She is where fucking Mary-Kate and Ashley were, comparatively. It's kind of a fucking stupid comparison, but still. Like, I'm scared for her. Like, not looking at her as, like, this YouTuber, she can obviously she's very smart. She's obviously very smart. But, like, she's still just an 11-year-old girl, you know? And the world is still as scary as it was, like, 10 years ago, when the mainstream media and the common person were still very separated, you know? I guess I'm just scared for any younger YouTuber, you know? Anybody below the age of 15 who still doesn't entirely understand how the world works. And again, I'm not saying that everybody below the age of 15 is like this child who is ignorant and doesn't understand things, but you can't say that within 12 years of your life you've experienced everything there is to see and you know, like, what to expect and where things come from and how things work, you know? I don't know. It's just kind of my own fucking opinion. Remember when this used to be a video game channel? Now it's just my fucking stupid opinion channel.